In the way that working from the office can lock us into routines that are not necessarily healthy for our veins, so can working from home. We tend to think that the comfortable chair is actually good for us. And while it may offer some advantages, what we really need is a more ergodynamic seating position that is often difficult to find at home, because our chairs and our furniture at home are built for comfort and use rather than for efficiency and health. They're virtually the same as they are for being in the office. Varying the position of the legs, never stay seated for long periods of time, and never stay standing in a stationary position for long periods of time. Movement of 250 to 500 steps an hour are really excellent for increasing circulatory vigor, as well as maintaining muscle mass in the lower half of the body that will definitely benefit your circulation in the legs. In addition, choose a chair that does not keep the knees below the level of the hips. You want to keep your knees and hips almost at a parallel position so that your hips are in a right angle and your knees are in a right angle. Too much of an acute angle in the knees will impede the circulation in the upper half of the body, and too much of an obtuse angle or a dangle in the knees, if the hips are above the knees, will limit the circulation to the lower half of the legs. That's a trick question, because all of the benefits from a standing desk or a working treadmill can be obtained without any outlay of money. You can actually walk around your home when you're working from home, or change your position from a seated to standing position when you're working at home. However, you have to judge your own motivation. If you're going to get out and make it a point, or even discipline yourself to set an alarm so that you are moving around at least those 250 to 500 steps every hour, then no, don't waste your money on those things. If you'd really rather have all of the equipment available to you and all of your options available to you, and you can find a reasonable price, go right ahead. Anything that will increase your exercise, so perhaps just some resistance bands that you can use under the desk, use them at your knees, use them at your ankles, or some people find benefit in the seated ball, like the ball that you sit on. That will optimize the balance of the central core as well as the legs, and also keep muscle tone at its optimum while you're seated. You want to watch for changes in the sensations of the legs. The legs feel heavy, tired. Sometimes the skin will tingle a little. That indicates that the circulation is not optimum. Swelling, especially swelling from the knee to the ankle. Swelling into the feet is separate and different and not necessarily always related to venous health, but swelling from the ankles up is something to consider. And also just the presence or visibility of varicosities that weren't visible before. Those are things that you would want to watch for. Come to your doctor. Tell us what your symptoms are. Let us examine you. Let us do an ultrasound if we feel like it's indicated. Those are things that we can intervene and we can work together to optimize your venous health. At home, over-the-counter support stockings are certainly readily available at pharmacies. Even you can get them on Amazon if you're an Amazon shopper. And those can be quite beneficial. They won't be quite as good as a medical grade, but not everyone needs medical grade compression. So if you want to know which compression is right for you, you do need to visit your healthcare provider. but you can start off early with just the over-the-counter, easy-to-obtain compression stockings. Vein health is health, and all of the things that would contribute to a healthy life and a healthy body will also contribute to healthy veins. Things like an exercise routine that you'll stick to, and also one that will benefit you as far as muscle tone and circulatory vigor. Those are all important. It is very, very easy to fall into sort of, I don't want to say lazy eating habits, but certainly comfort eating habits when we're at home. The mental aspects of all of the things we're going through can certainly lead to anxiety eating, which can lead to weight gain, which is bad for your circulatory health, bad for your cardiac health, bad for your venous health. Those are all things to keep in mind. With the increase in anxiety and isolation and loneliness and depression that we've all experienced in the last 2.5, 3 years, it's very important to remember that you have options available to you as far as optimizing your health. And a healthy mind and a healthy body go a long way towards making you adjust better to our new normal, and also keep your body healthy in order to maintain all of the things we've talked about: circulatory, mental, and cardiac health.